This is a new Macintosh SE which I got, and as usually I want to check if there is battery leakage, and here there is a small dot, so I'm thinking that maybe the battery leaked, but also on the other hand the machine works, so maybe it won't be a big problem. And you can see that I opened it. I had to go with the machine to the workshop because the previous user changed the screws and put the black screws here into these holes. And the problem is, although they look the same, they are the T15 screws from the out. The actual screw is different, and one of them goes to the metal, which is this one, and the other one goes to the plastic. And if you flip them, then they can get stuck very hard in the plastic. And I think the previous owner tried to put it even harder because it didn't work and it got really stuck, so I had to move with very big screwdriver and take it out. But now it should be fine, so let's take out this screw. It's just for this moment. But now it should be fine, so let's take the screw out. There. It's there just to hold the case. When I was transporting the computer from the workshop, and we can take out the shell. I think the best way how to take it out is put it on a pillow, and here, is it visible in the, yeah, it sure is, press against the power socket, and then wobble a bit like that. If it's stuck, then maybe try apply gently or some force against the motherboard, and also try kind of wobble it here in this area, so the force is then kind of even the spread. And be careful of these buttons, because the buttons have kind of the plastic which goes to the actual buttons on the logic board. Oh, it's not very visible. I guess I can then record it with the phone. Let's take out paper. I will need it, and I will put it back. So the paper looks fine, and also the aluminium, as Channel 5 says, is fine. And if it corrodes, or do I have it somewhere? Then it gets like very brittle and disintegrates. So this is fine. Let's check the board. It looks fine. So if it started to corrode, there would be something visible here, but maybe it could got some corrosion from the other side, so it's not clear yet if it's all fine. And here, this doesn't look very not good. So I guess the previous owner wasn't very gentle with the machine. and he or she stripped this shield. This is the hard disk, so there is a lot of dust. So I won't touch this part, and I will focus only on the motherboard. I'll rotate the computer so you can see what I'm doing, at least partially. So first I will disconnect the cables here from the motherboard. 1 and 2. Now I will disconnect the power cable, or maybe it's better. How much should I move it? Yeah, I need to disconnect the power cable. But yeah, I shouldn't touch the CRT tube, so let's be very careful and not touch it. So usually I have a better position and I go from the other way, other round, but I want you to see at least something from the machine. So now it's almost disconnected, but there is a speaker connector, so I shouldn't pull it too much. And I can just take it here a bit up and then flop it out like a book, and there is a speaker connector which goes here. No leakage at all. I guess it has 4 megabytes of RAM. So this is the board. You can see there's actually no leakage around the battery. Let's disconnect it. Perfect. Is there something else? This is the 68,000 processor and RAM. Yeah, I guess you know the parts. The perfect thing on these boards is that there are no capacitors which are known to leak. These which may leak, but I haven't heard about anyone with failed capacitors. So it's actually this board, this battery, which is the only, the main program causer, if that's an English word. But you can see there is a lot of dust, so I will give it some cleaning. I think only with a brush, that will be fine. The motherboard is clean now, and it looks much better. I will not put any battery back, because there is no reason to have a battery there anyway. And you can see that the computer was built in 1988 for the logic board. That's it. And I will also clean definitely the fan. Clean this part a bit already, and I think I can brush also some dust from the hard disk, but nothing very like special. I'm not planning, and also I will loosen the screws in the hard disk, so maybe when someone will try to replace it in 10 or 20 years, it will be much easier for him or her. And I hope that there will be some card, because I saw that the slot was missing in the case, and also someone got inside, so I thought there will be maybe some improvements, but maybe they just replace the RAM and put more RAM here. There's definitely not this jumper, so maybe that was the upgrade. And the disk also looks original. It has the 40 megabytes and it has the red Apple logo. So you can just flip it. So now you can see 40, and it should have 40 megabytes. And the analog board looks completely fine, so I won't touch anything there to prevent some short circuits of the board. There is one interesting thing about the hard disk which was inside, and it's a Sony hard disk drive, and I have from 2 other machines other disks, and those are the common disks which are there, the Quantum Pro drive. So this one is from 1988, I believe. It must be somewhere, because I've just read it somewhere. Let me check. Is it here? Yes. 1988. This one has 40 megabytes. So it is about the same size, actually quite thick. This one is the Quantum Pro drive from 1990. And you can see it's almost half the other discs, and this one is actually even slightly bigger than this one. This one is from 1990. The problem in both of these is that they just the head doesn't move like at all. So I tried to open them, but the screws I just they are, I don't know from what they are made. I guess it's from butter or something like that. So when I try to unscrew them, it just completely disintegrates underneath the screwdriver. So I tried to kind of stuck. So the heads, usually they are stuck. There's some rubber in the middle of the discs, so the head just touches that rubber and it stuck there, or maybe it doesn't bounce proper and then it can't find the beginning of the data on the plate. But there was just no chance and maybe I will unscrew them properly. I will see, but I have actually no hope for these discs. But this one is working, so I guess Sony is better than Quantum. On the other hand, quantum computers are now popular, so maybe this brand will bring some new quantum technology. So I wanted to show you on the Sony Drive this very interesting grounding solution. I guess it's grounding. It looks that way. And that's all, but it looked very funny to me, so I wanted to show it to you. And it's very interesting that the one computer and it's one kind of series of computers, they have like 3 different disks. I would expect maybe they would have like one company or maybe only one series of the disk, but they have 2 different companies with different series of the disks. That's unexpected to me. And just a quick notice, from the floppy disk drive, it's also Sony branded. So the Mac is now nice and clean, and I will put the case on and check it out if it still works or if something is not working. It's fine. So the black screws goes here. Or do they? I will definitely not push too much. I don't want to strip the screw. So this is fine that it's just in the level of the chassis. This is also fine now. And the 2 silver screws from here, and one of them is my pocket maybe? No? So let's, oh, here in the box. even one turn. Just like kind of that it doesn't fall out. And that should be it. There's no need to make it very tight there. Yeah, so this is enough. Clean out this later, and let's see if the Mac still works. Keyboard, mouse, cable. Here. Mouse. Some artifacts, but I don't see them in real life. Maybe if I turn off the light, they will disappear. No, they're still present, but not on the... And now it's fine. It works. And I think this is success for now.